We talked this morning about how you wanted to really talk about kind of our current time, the corruption in the economy and all of that. But what inspired you to tell this story in Iowa, in a farming community?
Well, I went there. I went to Iowa. I spent months there living with farmers. In fact, a lot of the farmers I live with are in the film playing themselves, playing farmers. And it seemed like a great microcosm to tell a larger story, a story about kind of the world, about the country. And it was a chance to take a kind of traditional landscape, the heartland, but show it in a very fresh way, which is big business, big pressure, and corruption. And it's not what we expect from that community. So, yeah, the movie's not what you expect. Yeah.
No, it's definitely not. So I saw the early screening of the film, and I noticed that you used a line, the "always be closing," which was in Glengarry Glen Ross. And so what was your reasoning behind including that line?
Yeah, ABC, that's a salesman line. And these guys are salesmen. So, of course, I know the work, and Death of a Salesman was a big part of this. And there's something about this manic desire to sell that's part of the film, that's part of the country, that's part of Dennis's character. Yeah.
That's awesome. So can you real briefly describe your writing process?
I like to do a lot of research. So I spent months living with farmers in Iowa. I visited them in Illinois, in Michigan, in North Carolina, and Indiana. And I try to draw from real locations, real people, real themes. So every farmer I met told me expand or die, get big or get out. And that became a big motto in the film and kind of the theme in many ways of the film. So I try to get out of the way and let the life tell me what to do.
What would you say really drew you guys to this story?
To be honest, I think to the story, I think it was more Ramin and Dennis that got me really excited about it.
It's a very interesting story, and Zach certainly driven it, but it was Ramin Bahrani, the filmmaker, who was also the writer of this film, and that I think drew us both to wanting to do this. And, he's the films that I saw his films. I wasn't aware of his movies before, and I saw seeing his films like Chop Shop and Goodbye Solo, where the characters just exist, and it was a chance to just be in a movie rather than act.
No, definitely. So you guys said that you'd kind of talked about doing this film a long time before you even started shooting. How did you use that time to really prepare and develop your character before you got, or did you use it?
To be honest, we both came directly off another film, and we had about, 2 days?
Yeah, we parachuted in.
We parachuted in and had 2 days of rehearsal. I mean, most of the rehearsal we did was in a car. We didn't have trailers on the movie or anything like that. So we were sitting in a car. I think it was your car, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were rehearsing in your car, and we kind of just, I don't know, yeah, we kind of just flowed into it. So there was limited rehearsal time, but Ramin really takes care of a lot. He's, he does a lot of the thinking for you.
I've just read the script a whole lot, and I have to think about it. That's the way I work. I hate to rehearse. I got to do it my own way beforehand, and then let the director take over. Am I a happy man? How could I not be?